Hi, my name's Beth. Today I'm going to bring you a mini power strength flow. It's a shorter power strength flow for maybe a day where you're supplementing another workout or you don't have time for a 60-minute flow. You will need a water bottle, maybe a towel. If you have 2 blocks available, that would be great, and a heavier set of weights and a lighter set of weights. We'll get started in child's pose. Knees wide, big toes touch. Walk your fingertips out long onto your mat. Press down into your hands and send your hips back towards your heels. Inhale. Walk your hands to the right side of your mat. Let your left hand land on top. Press down into your hands. Send your hips back towards your left heel. And feel the space this creates in the left side of your body. Start to focus on your Ujjayi breath. Breathe in through your nose. And through your nose, breathe out. Walk your hands back through center. Over to the left-hand side. Let your right hand land on top. Maybe you take this time to set an intention for yourself for this class, for the rest of the day. Maybe the rest of the week or month. As you breathe in through your nose, expand. Find places to open. As you exhale through your nose, find places to soften. Hands come back through center. Press down into your hands. Reach your fingertips a little longer towards the top of your mat and send your hips back towards your heels. Make length in your spine. Maybe massage your forehead side to side. Your next breath in, tabletop position. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Cat-cow with your breath and your timing. As you inhale, pull your heart through your shoulders. Lift your eye gaze. As you exhale, tuck round and curl. Push the mat away. Maybe you add some C curves, look over one shoulder. Maybe you add some head circles, hip circles, full body circles. Even out your movement, come back to tabletop position. Turn your fingers to face your knees. Press your palms and your fingers down into your mat. Hips go to the heels. Your palm, your fingers, you press into the mat. Feel the strength, the stretch in your forearms, your wrists. Maybe take a shift side to side. Lift your hips, fingertips towards the top of the mat. Step back to downward facing dog. Take some movement in this down dog. Pedal out your feet. Shift your weight side to side. Nod your head yes. Shake it no. Find stillness in your downward facing dog. Right leg goes high, 3-legged dog. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Take some movement here. Big circles with your knee. Small circles with your foot, your ankle, point and flex. Straighten your legs, square off your hips. Bring your knee to your nose, cat through your back. Runner's lunge, step your foot between your hands. Low lunge, drop your back knee. Untuck your toes, arms reach overhead. Big back bend, open your heart. Send the energy of your left hip forward. Take a breath in, breath out, half split. Arms can arrow back or fingertips can come to the mat. Find length in your spine, then release your chin to your chest. Shift your weight forward, tuck your back toes, runner's lunge, twist, left hand down, right arm up, breath in. Both hands to the mat, breath out, straighten your front leg. back to runner's lunge. Hands plant, step back to high plank. Shift your weight forward, pull your elbows in, lower all the way down to the mat. Forehead to the mat, untuck your toes. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, forehead to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, forehead to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra, child's pose on your exhale. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Left leg goes high, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Take your movement here, big circles, small circles, point and flex. Straighten your left leg, square off your hips. Knee to nose, cat through your back. Runner's lunge, plant your foot between your hands. Drop your back knee, untuck your toes. Low lunge, open up through your heart, big back bend. Half split. Stay with your breath. Shift forward, runner's lunge. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Right hand down, left arm up. Breath in. Both hands to the mat, breath out. Straighten your front leg, inhale. Runner's lunge, exhale. Step back to high plank. Shift your weight forward, pull your elbows in, lower all the way down to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra, child's pose on your exhale. To downward facing dog. Right leg goes high, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Straighten your leg. Right knee to right elbow, tap it. Right leg goes high. Right knee to left elbow, tap it. Right leg goes high. Knee to nose, to runners. Twist, left hand down, right arm up, breath in. Both hands to the mat, breath out. Straighten your front leg, inhale. Runner's lunge, exhale. Back foot meets the front, halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Toe heel your feet, hip distance apart. Grab opposite elbows, take a sway. Hanging ragdoll. Nod your head yes again, shake it no. Find stillness, release your bind. Toe heel your feet back together. Halfway lift, breath in. Hands to the mat, right foot back, runner's lunge. Step back to high plank, pause. Shift your weight forward, low plank, pause. High plank, low plank, high plank, low plank, high plank. Inhale, downward facing dog, exhale. Left leg goes high, three-legged dog. Bend and open, straighten. Left knee to left elbow, tap it. Left leg goes high. Left knee to right elbow, tap it. Left leg goes high. Knee to nose, to runners. Twist, right hand down, left arm up, breath in. Both hands to the mat, breath out. Straighten your front leg, inhale. Runner's lunge, exhale, back foot meets the front. Halfway lift, breath in. Fold, hands to the mat, breath out. Left foot back, runners. Right foot back, high plank. Shift forward, low plank, high plank, low plank, high plank, low plank, high plank. Pause, inhale, downward facing dog on your exhale. Right leg goes high, three-legged dog. Knee to nose, to runners. Twist, left hand down, right arm up. Both hands to the mat, back foot meets the front. Halfway lift, breath in. Fold, breath out. Mountain pose, inhale, reach up. Fold, exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to high plank. Take your vinyasa, low plank, up dog, downward facing dog. Left leg goes high. Knee to nose, to runners. Reach your left arm up, breath in, twist. Breath out, hands to the mat, back foot meets the front. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Mountain pose, big back bend, inhale. Fold, exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to high plank, to low plank, to up dog, to downward facing dog. Look to your hands, feet to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, breath in. Fold, breath out. Mountain pose, inhale, reach up. Fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breath in. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. That's your vinyasa on your breath out. Always yours to skip. Meet in downward facing dog. Look to your hands, step, hop, float, top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Mountain, inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take your vinyasa or meet in downward facing dog. One more, some A. Feet to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, breath in. Fold, breath out. Mountain pose, big back bend, inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take your vinyasa. We meet in downward facing dog. Deep breath in through your nose. Through your mouth, exhale. Come back to your Ujjayi breath. In through your nose, take a pause at the top. Out through your nose, take a pause at the bottom. Right leg goes high, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Straighten your leg. Right knee to right elbow, tap it. Right leg goes high. Right knee to right elbow, tap it. Right leg goes high. Right knee to right elbow, tap it. Right leg goes high. Right knee to right elbow, hold, stay or fly for 3, for 2, for 1. Right leg goes high. Step forward, warrior 1. Ground down through both feet. Bring your left hip, your left shoulder towards the top of the mat. Press down into the edge of your back foot and sink down a little bit deeper. Breath in. Half humble, breath out. Straighten your front leg. Inhale. Warrior 2, exhale. Fly through center, breath in. Warrior 2 at the back on your breath out. Sink down deeper. Fly through center, inhale. Warrior 2 at the top, stay low. Triangle pose. Lighten your bottom hand. Warrior 2. Fly through center. Skandasana at the top of the mat. Stay low, Skandasana at the back of the mat. Runner's lunge at the top. Back foot meets the front. Mountain pose, inhale. Tree pose, right foot comes up anywhere but at the side of your knee. Grow your branches or keep your hands at heart center. Option to change your eye gaze. Arms reach overhead, breath in. Crescent lunge, breath out. Split squat, bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Bend. One more. Big back bend, inhale. Hands to the mat, exhale. Left leg goes high, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Straighten your leg. Left knee to left elbow, tap it. Left leg goes high. Left knee to left elbow, tap it. Left leg goes high. Left knee to left elbow, tap. Left leg goes high. Left knee to left elbow, we stay or fly for 3, for 2, for 1. Left leg goes high. Step forward, warrior 1. Sink down deeper into your front leg. Press down into your back foot. Inhale. Half humble, exhale. Straighten your front leg, breath in. Warrior 2 at the top, breath out. Fly through center. Back of the mat, warrior 2. Fly through center. Top of the mat, warrior 2. Stay low, triangle pose. Soft bend in your front knee. Open up through your top hip and your top shoulder, breath in. Warrior 2 at the top on your breath out. Fly through center, top of the mat, Skandasana. Back of the mat, Skandasana. Top of the mat, runner's lunge. Back foot meets the front. Mountain pose, inhale. Tree pose, left foot comes up anywhere but on your knee or beside your knee. Option for hands at heart center. Grow your branches in a different way or the same. Arms meet overhead, breath in. Crescent lunge on your breath out. Ooh, take a minute if you need it. Lift your back heel high, split squats, bend and straighten. Bend your back knee and then push through your back heel to straighten your leg. We have 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big back bend, open your heart. Hands to the mat, step back to high plank. Shift your weight forward, low plank. High plank, low plank. High plank, low plank. High plank, pause, downward facing dog. Right leg goes high, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open up your hips, stay or flip your dog, find mad dog. Or full wheel if you're ready. Both hands to the mat, right leg goes high. Right knee to left elbow, tap it. Right leg goes high. Right knee to left, tap it. Right leg goes high. Right to left, tap it. Right leg goes high. Right to left, pause, revolve side plank, kick it through. Grab your foot, float your foot. Or maybe you lift your bottom foot and pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1. Both hands to the mat, right leg goes high. Step forward, warrior 1. Grab a set of weights. Bring your weights to your shoulders and press your weights out straight out in front of you. Soft bend in your elbows and open and close. Squeeze the shoulders as you open and press like you're hugging a tree. Sink down deeper into your front knee and press down more into your back foot. For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, bring your weights to your shoulders. Arms reach overhead, straighten your front leg. Slow and controlled, warrior 2. Fly through center, weights overhead. Warrior 2 at the back. Fly through center, warrior 2 at the top. Triangle pose. Little triangle pulses. You lift with your side body. You lift and squeeze. Lift. So it's not your shoulder, it's not your arms. It's your side oblique muscles. We have 4 more. It's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to warrior 2. Thumbs are up, stay low in the front leg, around the world. Weights come up at the top, tap, and tap at the bottom. It's up the top. Make a big circle with your weights. Your palms stay facing forward. For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, in warrior 2, thumbs are up. Soft bend the elbows, little pulses, squeeze back. For 4, for 3, for 2, fly through center. All 10 toes face the side of the mat. Weights come to heart center, elbows out to the side. Skandasana, top of the mat. Stay low, Skandasana, back of the mat. Runner's lunge, top of the mat. Weights go to the mat, keep them in your hands. Back foot meets the front. Mountain pose, weights to your shoulders. Tree pose, anywhere but on your knee. Weights come together right above your head. Tricep extension, bend your elbows and press. Bend and press. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weight stay overhead. Just the tip of your toes touch your left leg. Standing clams. You squeeze with your right glute to open your knee to the side and then release. It's squeeze, release. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big step back, crescent lunge. Bring your weights to your shoulders, bend your back knee. Straighten and bend, straighten and bend. For 4, 3, 2, come to the shoulders. Weights to the mat, runner's lunge. Ditch the weights, keep them right at the top of the mat. Left leg goes high, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open up your hips. Stay or flip your dog. You can find full wheel or mad dog. Reverse your steps, both hands to the mat. Left leg goes high. Left knee to right elbow, tap it. Left leg high. Left to right, tap. Left leg goes high. Left to right, tap. Left leg goes high. Left to right, tap. Pause, revolve side plank. Any variation. Maybe you float your bottom leg. Maybe you pulse it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Both hands to the mat. Left leg high. Runner's lunge. To warrior 1. Pick up your mats. Your weights. Weights go forward. Soft bend to the elbows. Open and close. Open and close. Open. Open. It's like squeezing the shoulder blades. Bend into the front knee. Press into the back foot. For 4. For 3. For 2. For 1. Weights to the shoulders. Straighten your front leg. Inhale. Warrior 2. Thumbs up. Exhale. Fly through center. Weights meet at the top. Warrior 2 at the back. Slow and controlled. Fly through center. Top of the mat. Warrior 2. Triangle pose. You have your triangle pulses. Pulse up and down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift. Soft bend in the front knee. Again, it's not your arm, it's not your shoulder. It's your side body. For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, warrior 2. Thumbs up around the world. Tap at the top and tap at the bottom. Big circle. Guide your front knee towards your front pinky toe. It's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Warrior 2, thumbs up. Soft bend in the elbows, little pulses back. Squeeze for 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fly through center. Weights come overhead. Weights to heart center, elbows out, breath in. Skandasana at the top, breath out. Skandasana at the back. Runners at the top. Weights touch the mat, back foot meets the front. Mountain pose, reach your arms overhead. Tree pose, bring your left foot up. Anywhere but beside your knee. Weights together, tricep extension. We have 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Just your toes touch your left leg. Standing clams, you squeeze your left glute to open your left knee. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze. You have 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step back, crescent lunge. Your weights come to your shoulders. Bend your back knee, reach your arms overhead and straighten. A little faster. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights to the shoulders, runner's lunge, weights to the mat. Step back to high plank, take your vinyasa. We meet in downward facing dog. Deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Tiptoe your feet to the center of your mat. Light on your fingertips, soft bend in your knees. Roll up from the base of your spine, your lower spine, your middle spine, upper back. Shoulders roll up, back, and down. We're going to set up for some elevated squats. So you can use your heavier weights or you can grab your blocks. You can also grab a set of weights to have in your hands, which I will do. Or you can decide not to use weights. So wherever you are, you're either going to put your heels on your bigger set of heavier weights, or you're going to put your heels on your blocks, or you're going to choose to not elevate your squats and keep your heels on your mat. Woo. You got to take a minute. Set yourself up here. Lift your heels. Balls of your feet are on the mat. Weights come to your shoulders. You're going to squat down, 2, up, 2. You take a little squeeze at the top. Up, 2, down, 2, up, 2. Now, if you want to add the weights, as you move down, the weights go up. So we're working for strength here. We're also working for mobility. One more of these. Keep your weights on your shoulders, all the way down, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. If you want to add your weights, all the way down, halfway up, weights press forward, weights to shoulders all the way down, press up. Weights to shoulders down, halfway up, down, all the way up. 2 more. Down, halfway up, down, all the way up. 1 more. Down, halfway, down, all the way. Weight stay overhead. We go down and pulse for 3. 1, 2, 3, squeeze up. 3 more. 2, 1. Bring your weights to your shoulders. Slow down, slow up. 1 time. Slow down. 4, 3, 2. Now up just as slow. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. You're going to keep those weights. You can grab another set if you want heavier or lighter. We're going to come down to your mat. You're going to put both of your weights in your right hand. Lower all the way down to your back. Your right elbow's on the mat. Your palms face forward. Press down into your feet. Bridge pose. Single leg bridge. Lift your left leg. Your left heel pushes towards the ceiling. You're pressing down into your right foot, squeezing your right glute. Chest press with your right weights. And lift and lower. Lift, lower, lift. Now lift and hold. As you lower the weights, lower your leg halfway down and press. Lower and press. 4, 3, 2, everything stays up. You press down into your right foot, little pulses through your right glute, your right hamstring. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Lower your weights first. Lower your hips, left foot to the mat. Switch the weights to the left hand. Your palms face forward. Bridge pose. Lift your right leg. Your right foot is towards the ceiling. Flex your foot. Push your heel to the ceiling. Now chest press with your left arm. Press and lower. So you also have the option for this, if you take this again, to use one heavier weight. Now, weights press up, hold. Lower your leg halfway as you lower your weights. And lift and lower. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold everything up. Press down through the left foot. Little pulses. Lift. Lift. Now it's your left glute, your left hamstring for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower your weights first. Lower your hips. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a little rock and roll to find a seated position. Reach your arms overhead. Take your right hand behind your right shoulder. Now press your ribs down. Take your left hand, pull your elbow towards your head. Inhale, side bend to the left. Turn and look up towards your right elbow. Come back through center and switch. Left hand behind your left elbow. Ribs press down and then pull your elbow in. Side bend to the right. Turn and look towards your left elbow. Come back through center. Fingertips rest lightly on the mat. Twist to the right. Turn and look over your right shoulder. And then twist to the left. Bring your chin to your collarbone. Draw some half circles. Maybe one big gentle full circle and then the other way. Lower all the way down to the mat. Left foot stays on the mat. Flex your right foot. Cross it over your left leg. Push your knee out to the side. If you'd like to stay there, stay there. Otherwise, reach through. Recline figure 4. Left foot to the mat. Right foot reaches up to the ceiling. Hold behind the hamstring or behind the calf for a gentle pull back. If it feels good, stretch out the left leg. If your left leg is not stretched on the mat, stretch it now. Hug your right knee into your chest, breath in. And take your knee across the body for a spinal twist. Come back through center, right foot to the mat. Flex your left foot, cross it over your right thigh. Take your knee out to the side. If that feels good, stay there. Otherwise, recline figure 4. Pull both knees into your chest. Right foot to the mat, left foot to the ceiling. Hold behind your hamstring, behind your calf. Stretch your right leg out long if that feels good. Stay with your breath. If you haven't stretched your right leg out long, do it now and hug your left knee into your chest. Take a breath in. Left knee across the body for a twist on your breath out. Come back through center. Find an inversion of your choice, waterfall. If you have your block close by, supported waterfall. Shoulder stand can move into plow or deaf man's. We'll be here for 3 breaths. Deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. One more breath. Start to set yourself up for your final resting pose. Legs out long, feet fall to the outside edges of your mat. If you're moving on to another workout or another part of your day, I invite you to stay in Shavasana for at least a breath or 2 to help you transition from this to the next. If you'd like to stay in Shavasana with me, take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Shavasana. Start to bring some gentle movement back into your body. Bring your awareness back to this space and this time. Walk your feet in. Bend your knees and roll over onto your right hand side and take a moment for gratitude. Most importantly, take a moment for love, for kindness, and for appreciation for yourself. Find a comfortable seated position on your mat with your eyes still closed. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me today. It's always my honor to be your guide. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. The light and love in me sees and honors the light and love in each of you. Namaste.